What if your job meant swimming in filth, scraping bones from graves, or breathing in poison just to survive another day? Throughout history, millions of people did the unthinkable, not out of choice, but because they had no other option. From flesh-rotting factory work to nightmarish tasks deep underground, these are the worst and most disturbing jobs in history. The blood and filth era. Our journey begins with the leech collectors, mostly poor women, standing knee-deep in swamp water, letting hundreds of leeches cling to their legs. The bloodsuckers were sold to doctors for medical cures. But for the collectors, the pay was barely enough to buy bread, and many bled until they fainted. Then came the gong farmers of Tudor England. By night, they climbed into cesspits filled with human waste, scraping and shoveling by hand. One wrong breath and the fumes could kill you. Yet, for many, it was still better than starving. The scavengers of the underground. In Victorian London, toshers waded through sewers searching for lost coins or jewelry. Every step risked drowning in filth or being bitten by rats carrying disease. Still, the promise of treasure kept them crawling back into the darkness. Another equally revolting trade was that of pure finders. They collected dog feces, pure, from the streets, selling it to leather tanners. The smell was unbearable, but it was honest money in a cruel world. Death, disease, and desperation. Some jobs flirted directly with death. Plague doctors wore bird-like masks filled with herbs, believing they'd be protected from the Black Death. But most died within weeks. Then there were the sin-eaters, poor men paid to consume bread placed on a corpse's chest, symbolically eating the dead person's sins. Shunned by everyone, they carried the town's guilt in exchange for a meal. And of course, resurrectionists, grave robbers who stole fresh corpses for medical schools. Their work was illegal, dangerous, and cursed, but highly profitable. Factories of pain. During the Industrial Revolution, children became machines. Spinning mule scavengers crawled beneath active looms, cleaning moving parts while the machines roared above them. A single mistake could cost them a hand or a life. The matchstick girls of London worked with white phosphorus, a chemical that caused their jaws to literally rot away. The disease was called phossy jaw, and yet they kept working because hunger was worse than pain. Filth and power. Even the royal courts had humiliating work. The groom of the stool, a trusted nobleman, helped the king with his private bathroom needs. It sounds degrading, but it came with influence and secrets that could change kingdoms. Then there were the executioners performing public beheadings and hangings. They were feared, despised, and forever haunted by the faces they ended. Fire, ash, and smoke. Chimney sweeps, often boys as young as 6, climbed narrow flues to scrape out soot. Many suffocated, others developed deadly lung diseases. Tanners, meanwhile, soaked animal skins in urine and dung to make leather. The stench followed them for life, and so did the infections. The final horrors. And if you thought it couldn't get worse, meet the Gelder. Their task? Castrating farm animals by hand, sometimes hundreds a day. One slip, one kick, and the pain wasn't just the animals. These weren't just jobs, they were survival. Every shovel of waste, every climb through soot, every corpse stolen under moonlight was a story of human endurance in its rawest form. So the next time your alarm clock feels unbearable, remember, history's workers had no clocks, only nightmares. Subscribe.